her biggest red flag while dating is a man that is a straight man. That's what she said her biggest red flag, when a man says that he's straight.
So what does she date? She dates women then, huh?
No, she dates men, but she find it a red flag when that man identifies himself as a straight man. And it
She can't date straight men because you know what I'm saying? Like what we
I
talking about?
I get it. I'm right
Like,
there, bro.
it's like they just always find this platform to just bash us for what? Like, what did a man do that you chose? What did that man do that you decided to deal with? Nobody else forced you to deal with that man that you decided to chill with. You decided to do whatever you want to do, experience whatever you wanted to experience with. Why did you choose that specific man? Like, why? You gotta look at yourself in the mirror. Like, why did you choose that man?
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of men out here that's not doing the dirt that she probably still harbors and still holding on to right now to make a claim like that, a statement like that. Like, oh, wow, okay, oh, that was a bar, right? That was whack. But a lot of people are gonna eat it up like that shit was a bar. Like you really did something. Like, okay,
Right.
like
Right.
men don't care. Like, all right, we
Right.
just won't deal with you. You know what I'm saying? There's 70 out in the world. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's one of that dude. So the odds is always going to be in our favor at the end of the day, regardless. The numbers always don't lie. For every one man, it's like 9 women. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, that's a fact.
He good.
Yeah.
He's straight.
I think she's doing the real men a favor, because you're showing the level of the toxicness that just lays in you. Like, is just right there. You're speaking on it. She's coming up. Her star is rising. And she's talented at what she does as an artist. But this is idiotic. This has no base on logic at all. Like,
I bet, yo, so now, okay, you don't want straight men? Fine, cool. All straight men, pull your dollars away. Don't support her music, none of that. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm. Then what?
Then what?
Right.
All right, we're not going to support you. You don't rock with us? Cool. We're just going to take our dollars somewhere else. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now, our dollars mean something somewhere else. We're going to rock with somebody that fuck with us. So at the end of the day, I feel it's foolish to say things like that. And then you're in a business of selling a product, which is your music.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think you're in no position or have enough fan base to say that. You're not Kanye yet. You know what I'm saying? You're nowhere near Kanye where you could say crazy things and still pull out a dope album out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You don't have that cachet. So I would be cool if I was you, but men, she already said what she said, so take your dollars somewhere else.
Which is very confusing, because her image, when I first seen her image, she was very clothed up and just about her skill. And now that she's getting her name and, really getting out there, the shaming rituals have started. I've said it before, when she did, I believe was the Grammys, she was up there with bra and panties. You know what I mean? So it's like, why be up there like that? And you wasn't doing that previously before. All her shows has been like that. She was somewhere else where she had the wardrobe malfunction when she was wearing no panties. She wore like an open gown, and when she turned, you could see her, her box. And it's like more shaming ritual. And then to say this on top of that is like, what's the point of it? What is the point? Now, mind you, because of her talent, she does have an audience, and that audience listens to that messaging. And what is the audience supposed to take from that? The little girls that listen to your music, they hear that, and what are they supposed to take from that? Like, I know how to decipher that, what she said, as a grown man, but her audience that listens to her, especially them young girls that grow up in a household with a strong dad and a strong mom, and they seeing that love and that type of influence and that behavior. So your red flag is seeing the very influence that's supposed to take care of you, protect you, and love on you. Heard you.
I mean,
And
at the end of the day, that's all strategic. You know what I'm saying? It's all strategic marketing to further perpetuate a certain ideology so they could continuously make dollars. It's much
Mhm.
easier to bash a black man than anything else. So you want to get these checks? All right, this is what you're gonna do if you want these checks. You want
Yeah,
your spins? This is what you gotta do to get these spins. You
yeah,
want to get heard and you want to get put out there? All right, cool. You gotta come out on stage butt naked.
right, right. And like I said,
Like, come on, son.
because it's confusing. If you're coming on stage butt naked and you're a woman, you're going to get the attention of men. That's what makes it confusing. For Doechii to come out and say that her red flag is straight men, then why you butt naked when you was clothed up and you was talking about your skill? The women was appreciating your skill. The men, we're going to listen because we're appreciating your skill. Now, when you take your clothes off, you doing the Grammys, the bra and panties, you doing this show, that show, for the fashion people, and you got no clothes on. Now you had a wardrobe misfunction where you open up your gown and you can see, your lady stuff. That's for men. So the messaging is confusing. Which one is it? You want the men dollars, but you don't want us. Heard you. Makes a whole lot of sense, man. That's just terrible. All right, y'all. Moving on to our next segment. This next segment is brought to you by Bravo Section. Make sure you go to bigbravosection.com. Again, bigbravosection.com, where you could buy dope photography and you could book a session with one of the best photographers in the world if you're in the Miami area. If you're not, you can still book that session. They will come out, take care of your session, but you got to start at bigbravosection.com.